What's up, everybody, and welcome to the South Park Phone Destroyer weekly update for week number 41, year 2 of Team Wars. We got Bubby with us. Jimmy James is here. Jose Root, what's up? Tattooed Odaru. Tattoo Odaru. Outcast. Known Controizario. If I could take all your names and make it into a rap, would you guys think I'm cool? Capium, what's up? Macon is here as well. Outcast was first. Appreciate you guys all being here early. How's everybody doing? But we got a pretty good string of Team Wars games this week. Moody had a hell of a time. The matchmaking that we got this week was just you'll see it when it happens, and it's just really unlucky. What's up, the Butcher? Really unlucky about what accounts matched up with who. But Moody held his own. We'll see what happens. But first off, let's take a look at last week. Oh, that's not it. This one. Free to Play Whales got matched up with Casa Bonitas, and we were able to take them down 47 runs apiece. Space Otters, 1,000 below. I mean, it's just crazy how a team can have 44 runs in gold and get 2,000 points. It's just like, clearly they shouldn't be in this league, right? There should be something in between, but hopefully it'll be something. Butcher just started playing 3 weeks ago. Whoa, welcome in. This is a great place to be. We do an update every week about our Team Wars. We go through the game so you can kind of see how the Team Wars runs. And then we go through the deck choices for the next week so you can learn a little bit about deck crafting. And then at the end of it, we look at the developer update so you get news on what's new in the game, what's coming, stuff like that. But welcome in. It's good to see new players for sure. Most of us here have been playing for quite some time. I've been playing since the game started. I play 4 different accounts, and you'll see all 4 of them played here tonight. And really love the game. The best card in the game? Would it be Dar right now? Dark Angel Red is probably the best card in the game, just because of what it can allow you to do. But you kind of need other good cards to make that work. Sizzler Stewart's a really good card right now. There's really a lot. I don't think there's any like de facto best card. There's like best assassin, best legend, best range, best 4-cost card, best 6-cost card, all that kind of stuff. Is Manbear Pig good? Manbear Pig will be good early, and you'll think he's stronger than he is, because early on he's gonna really wreck shop for you. But that's because like early on the enemy doesn't have the cards to deal with them. But then once everybody starts getting Unholy Combustion and Mystic and fantasy cards, then Manbear Pig starts falling off, and if you don't get him leveled up quickly, which is hard with legends, he's just gonna be a wasted 7 energy. There's a lot of different things, but mostly you want to pope back the Manbear Pig and bring him back to life. Yeah, Macon, I saw that too. I noticed that. I was gonna say that to you if you didn't notice it. It's just based on wins and it doesn't reset. So that's pretty cool, actually. It's still like the numbers they were saying though is ridiculous. It was saying like 60 wins per event or some shit like that. Or is that just like forever? Or is it like per event? If it's per event, I don't even play 60 matches per event. So like, I'm never gonna get that 3rd tier for anybody. If it's just forever, I guess that makes sense. Because 60 total is just gonna take time. You have Unholy level 2? Exactly. All you gotta do is Unholy the Manbear Pig and he's fucked. Alright, so the current standings, if you see that difference there, Chef's Elite is now another 100 above Illuminati. So Illuminati took a loss to Dire Tide, I assume. And Chef's Elite won their bracket, so they went another 100 up. Interesting. I don't think... I don't really know if we're gaining on them or they're gaining on us. I don't really know. I think we're running about the same. If anything, one of us is gaining 1 point on the other one. Resets at the end of every battle pass. Yeah, seriously, I don't do enough. Manbear Pig with Mary Jane Randy works pretty nice. Yeah, that's pretty good. Bring them closer. Get the... There's just way better things, you know. Randy and the Swordsman Garrison does really well because it can pull them into their range and stuff. But yeah, a lot of different stuff to do. And Szechuan Sauce, 5th place. TMI coming into 4th place with their 35. Old and strong. They're so far behind Illuminati that it's just like, it's ridiculous. And then Szechuan sauce is 400 down from there. So the rankings in this game, we all know, don't really matter too much. It puts you in like a general tier, you know, like Szechuan sauce is a pretty good team. Like you can't take anything away from them. They got some good guys. A lot of their guys have taken wins from Illuminati, Dire Tide, and free-to-play whales any given week. So it's not 60 wins to get the third tier. Don't know exactly how much, but I had third tier unlocked free before I got wiped today. Yeah, well, they said they're trying it out with 6 and 15, but in the thing that I read, it was like 15 and 60. So hopefully they'll realize that that's way too much. All right, so let's check out the games for this week. Boo-boo-boo. We got Thanks Toller, which is our adventure locked account, which is sitting really high in the ranks right now, but it doesn't necessarily show the strength of my deck. This week we only had Satan and rats and pigeons, I think might have been it, and there's super far. It really sucks because if there wasn't an AoE removal, we could fuck shit up with pigeons and rats and stuff. But every time there's pigeons and rats, there's poison or arrow storm or Labard or something to just wipe them out. So it makes it really unfortunate. In this case, we had super fart. I think poison was an option too, actually, wasn't it? Gotta hold 2 points unlocked. Damn. I got some pretty good matchups, so I got pretty lucky, but they weren't exactly easy games by any means. Pretty much playing base level the whole time. Good play. That was a level 3 Coon. Even just at level 3. We've seen it before where a level 3 Sexy Nun Randy just murders our base level cards. When you have a higher cost card, like a 5 or 6 cost card, and they're higher level than your whole deck, you're gonna typically have a tough time with it. So I felt like that was a pretty good play there. And it actually benefits us because even though we did end up using more energy, he ends up coming onto our side of the field because we could wait longer. That was pretty good there. He does get that one hit on the mosquito swarm, which is too bad. Now the super fart could come out. Damn it. So he plays the super fart, so he immediately slammed the Astro to see what we could do there. He does have his, but we do get it. We do get the one hit. We got the hamsters coming. Hopefully they can deal with the Mysterion that's boosted. Yes, they do, but the Bebe... Does the Bebe get stacked if she killed it? Oh, well, I guess we won't even find out. We're just dropping this to deal with him. We're going to heal a little bit. Heals about half. The Mysterion... Man, I really thought Mysterion was going to be the death of me. Checking his health to see if New Kid will kill him or not. Fuck you. Hey, Cloud Chucker, what's up? You want Mysterion? Yeah, Mysterion's a fun card. Really fun card. Alright, so we're trying to get the good Satan play here. That's why we played Randy up top. My whole goal on Adventure Lock was to just get a good Satan play. So we drop it there. Pretty good. Pretty good. Terrible mind control there. I don't know if he thought maybe it would go for New Kid, but Santa has quite a big aggro range multiplier, so he'll go for anything around him. Typically, it's a unit. The rats coming in. Can they get the bar? The Astro. Ooh, the Astro didn't even get a hit off. Ooh, the Satan, level 4. Let's see if he's got that super fart. The Cox and everything pushing him away, though. Can we kill the... Ooh, doesn't push the Satan at all. Can we kill the Randy? That's all that matters. Yes, we got the Randy killed. The extra speed from that Mysterion scared me enough to use the super fart to give me a little bit of time to breathe. We already had the first bar, so all we got to do is survive for 20 seconds now, which is easier said than done. But it looks like they don't have great card levels, or he doesn't have great card levels at least, which we got pretty lucky with. Obviously, he's 5,000, but he played pretty well. The damn super fart really screwed us up. Ooh, got it. Adventure Lock did get Satan to level 7 this week. So it's pretty exciting. All right, let's check out number 2. Weed Marijuanita. What? It's always a good start to lead with Mysterion. Like, no matter what, it's a good start. Especially if you know they don't have like a Medusa or something like that. If you're playing in ladder and you want to lead with Mysterion, you usually want like your removal for Medusa. I'm sitting on 10 here. I just really want it to be on my side here. This actually works out pretty well. Let's see if we can get... Ooh, she's not gonna die. We got a rats. There you go. Pigeons her. All right, let's see what happens. Gotta take that Tupperware out. Boom, Tupperware dies before we can even switch him over. Big group here. Is it gonna get... Yes, it will, but we dropped the Bebe just in time. Perfect timing, if you ask me. Can the Astro kill her? No, it takes 2 hits. Can she get 1 more hit? Oh, I think she got... No, I think Mosquito got that. Ooh, exciting here. We're gonna get the... What's gonna get the speed boost? Ooh, the little... the little Mosquito Swarm. Knock them back. Oh, no. Astro actually died there. Unfortunate. Oh, man, this is getting tough. Can Diabetes Boy survive? No, they kill him. Trying to see if we can stop the group. Can we do it? Oh my god, we stop it! New Kid barely defends. The pigeons on defense coming in. Oh my lord, 93 damage left. We gotta do it. The level 4 doesn't one-shot him, so we're safe. The rats get 2-shot as well, so we can kill her. Perfect. Perfect timing, utilizing our levels when we know they will work. 93 left. Let's see if he can stop us. Amazingly, Randy, level 2. Jesus. I think that Tupperware, man, I can't believe that Tupperware didn't go for my New Kid there. I was really thinking he was gonna push him back, so he has to walk through. Now the cocks come and push him back a bit further. Can they get the hit on the Mysterion? Yes, they go for the Mysterion. Sometimes Mysterion's aggro range multiplier isn't that high. Ooh, the Coon coming out. Pretty good call girl here. That's pretty much the only thing that is a good energy play there. We could probably super fart. We could have super farted the guys out of the way, but it looks like we're gonna win here. See if we can protect that Bebe. She's still getting hit. I should have done it. I should have super farted there. We're gonna just eat this bar because it's gonna kill the call girl and the Mysterion. We know that he deals with that. Rats swarm around. All right, we're in good shape. Coon can't do shit. Gonna get super farted maybe, but maybe the hamsters will make it happen. No super fart. Oh, no super fart. Can the rats do it? No. Oh, there's the super fart, but the hamsters are there. The hamsters are there. Oh, not quite. Not quite in time. Just keeping me from the 1 bar. The 7,300. All right, one more. Black's Torare. Let's see what's next. Appreciate you guys being here. How's everybody doing? 2-2 loyalty is 15 wins, 2-3 is 50. Okay, so they kind of changed it. I think it was 60 when I saw it. Another nice lead. The Coon with the cock magic. Beautiful play. Nice start for us. That one cock is actually doing pretty good damage against that level 14 New Kid though. But we didn't want to play a card and play into us. Alright, he's got the Mosquito 1 level on us. I think ours is max level 3 Mosquito though. Told her to stick her chest out. Her response, you look fat when you do that. Seated rows, nice. But daddy, you look fat. What's he got? What's he got? Oh, base level cards. Base level cards. See, I mean, the Satan is like level 4, so don't get me wrong. The Satan's gonna fuck shit up either way. But I mean, if you're him, what do you do in this situation? Don't kill my Satan, no! Wow, the rats just brutalized there. Poor guy. Poor guy. Sometimes it's just unfair. Sometimes the matchups are just unfair. All right, this is my 3rd alt account. This is definitely not Glanzer. This is a level 24 New Kid. Or maybe it's 23, can't remember. But fairly good levels. Not the greatest spread of levels, but has a pretty good spread of level 6 rares, level 6 commons, stuff like that. But you'll see the Diabetes is only level 5. Drone's only 4 instead of 5, stuff like that. A lot of epics are level 4, just at the cusp of level 5. All right, Grand Wizard Cartman. We're grouping up here. No reason not to group up, really, honestly. You're gonna want to have everything around when the Leanne comes out to try to hope that what you care about doesn't get hit. But there's really, I mean, there's the AoE of the poison, but when it's if they poison this group right now, like, that's their mistake. The super fart coming out. Can we stop the Bebe? Nice, the Bebe get hit. We want to save on the Grand Wizard Cartman till we can get something meaningful. The rats just eat up the diabetes boy. Not a great play there on his part. Let's see if the Hermes can come in here. Excuse me, the Princess can come in here. Perfectly used GWC to kill the Mysterion. Well played indeed. We take the bar easily because of that. Put Randy out. Doesn't have a lot of health, but he's got plenty of health when you're up against a level 5 Mosquito. We're gonna drop the gnomes up top to actually avoid the Mysterion. I don't care if the Mysterion gets to me right now, but Randy will deal with it anyway. It's one of those give up the bar to get 3 kind of thing. And the Grand Wizard gets the last, if Tupperware wouldn't have already. 61-48, easy opponent, but we made sure to make quick work of him. You never know when you're gonna lose, man. Especially a week like this when there's Santa or Satan, Cock Magic, Leanne. You never know, you might lose a lot of energy. Fun week unlocked. Satan tank, yeah, it was good games. My level 4 did good enough. I got 113 on... No, I think I got 111 on the locked. I had one game where I got 1 bar and one game where the last guy had like 100 health left and he just wouldn't let my rats kill him. Son of a bitch. All right, putting the Bebe out. Maybe get some stacks on the cocks. The cock stacks, like in Pegs' closet. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. What are you guys talking about? Is Hallelujah card good to use? Not many people use Hallelujah nowadays. Regen is probably a better bet, just because the way that Hallelujah works is it gives you a chunk of health right away, whereas Regen, it's a little bit over time, so it's actually effective again with like an assassin. Like if an assassin is taking hits from New Kid, it's going to continually regen that up, versus Hallelujah on swarm units doesn't really... Elvis, stop it. The Hallelujah in the Hallelujah, if you're having a bunch of swarm units that are like half health or something like that, they only get boosted 1 time, right? So you're not really getting a lot of HP total. Whereas if you're using regen on a bunch of swarm units, you're getting a lot of HP total. Albus, stop it! Stop it! Stop it! He's playing with fucking shit. All right. Akata Mikusoda, DMXG. We got the cock magic. I'm using it. Fuck it. Fuck you, Randy. Fuck you, Randy. I didn't like the way my hand looked. I wanted to change it. No problem, Butcher. We stream every day except for Wednesday and Thursday. And it's usually in the evening around this time. Usually later is when we start, but we go... This time slot is our typical time slot. And then on the weekends, it's a little earlier and in the afternoon. But, yeah, stop by anytime, ask any questions. You can check out the Discord as well, !Discord for that link. And then you can ask me questions off stream. And if I'm not around, there's plenty of people in the chat, in the stream, in the Discord, everything that'll help you out if I'm not paying attention. We play mostly South Park on stream. If I stream for 40 hours, it's gonna be like 25 of it's gonna be South Park, probably 30. But we stream quite a bit of other stuff. On Sundays, we do retro. Saturday, we do a bunch of different shit. Right now, we're grinding Rocket Arena, learning how to play that a little bit. The fun little arena shooter where everybody has rockets, would you guess? Battle to join. Yeah, exactly. Battle to join. We'll be doing that after this while we play Minion Masters. So don't go anywhere. But I guess you can switch your stream rate to somebody else and then come back, so it doesn't matter as much. All right, we're grinding it out. The drone was great this week. The drone to counter the Leanne was really, really great choice. If you didn't make that choice, you made a big mistake in the deck, I think. Fuck Randy! We hate him! Look at this guy's like glitching now. What's happening? Is he trying to win by cheating? What a son of a bitch. If only he knew I was on a fucking hardline Ethernet connection. You're not gonna be able to glitch me out, brother. Now the Robo's kind of scary because if he could like deal with those I almost called them midgets with those gnomes. What is that? See, I was worried that he was gonna kill me. Kill him! I was worried that all of a sudden my health was gonna be gone. Sometimes that happens where like shit just does not go. You put a card down, but the guy's actually already at your new kid. Just terrible. Just terrible. Oh, we played the princess on the top because we don't. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Oh, nice poison. You got all my rats and the 2 cocks. Incredible. Incredible. Plus 64 on this. Man, that diabetes boy stays buffed for a while. Look at that. He gets it back like immediately. That's pretty fucking cool. That's pretty fucking cool. I never tried to play him because I don't have him leveled up at all. Wow, the call girl is not bringing anybody. Getting us the next bar? Nice. I don't know what it is with people playing call girl. It's like they don't understand how she works. There's like 4 games this time where we got call girl. Now, okay, so before we start this, I want you to remember that I played these games after the games with, we're gonna watch all the Moody games last. But I played all these games after I played the games on Moody. So keep in mind what we're matching up with. And then compare that to what we get with Moody 40 minutes earlier. All right, so we have a 54-27. It's not even fair. Like, I don't know what you're supposed to do if you're him. I mean, I don't even have to play any more cards, probably. I could probably stop playing cards right here and probably beat him. And I'm not exaggerating. Unless he gets the cock magic or the Leanne on my Grand Wizard. Your battle average is 3.7 is lower than number of the battle average. You mean the deck average? You want to try to be as close to 3 as you can. That's a 3 cost average. A 3 cost average is having a 2 5s, 2 4s, 2 3s, 2 2s. Well, 3 of each. 3 5s, 3 4s, 3 3s, 3 2s. Well, no, I lied. What is it got? It's an exact. I did that before. It's an exact 3. Like a swarm deck, you want to go below 3. You want to be like 2.7 or something like that. Then you can just slam cards. It's all about just cycling to your cards over and over again. Always having something to play. Catching somebody who might have 5 5 5 5 4 in their hand when they only have 3 energy. That kind of thing. And then usually they synergize off each other. They're boosting each other. Warboy Tweak, making them all go fast. Ninju, boost them up. Whatever it might be. Math is hard. Yeah, I can't do the math right now. Because it's, what, 12 cards, right? So if you add 5, you'd have to have more 2s. You'd have to have 2, like 2 2s. Well, you'd have to have 3 2s or 4 2s. And then you'd have 2 of everything else. Because usually it's like Enforcer, Space Warrior, Astro, and then Gnomes or something. FIFO, what's up? So we caught a 4281 on the main account as well, which is just fucking ridiculous. Just fucking ridiculous. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Mystical superhero deck today? Nice. That can work pretty well. Trust that level 14 new kid to kill those, what were they, hamsters? Hamsters, right, yeah. Let's see how this works. Ooh, we get our Tupperware out. Nicely done. Make sure the mosquito swarm stays close enough to new kid so new kid can kill him. Nice. Plus 87 on the level 6. That's crazy. Wait, I have a level 6 Captain Diabetes? I didn't know that. That must be recent. So we just got... And then look at this! I can't believe it! I can't believe it! They fixed chaos mode somehow, ranked always against 8.5. I'm just wondering why they haven't had that approach with TVT yet. Well, because you don't want to. Well, also Team Wars, the way the matchmaking works, there's a finite amount of games every weekend. So challenge mode, you're always gonna have somebody to match up against because there's always gonna be people playing. I mean, that's a pretty good play. But Team Wars, every time somebody finishes, that's one less person in the matchmaking queue, right? So if you're at 9,500, I mean, they should be able to do it like where the first 5 seconds you look around you, then 10 seconds later you look around you, but then then it's just about who avoids it the most, you know? And then you derank though. When Team Wars was about rank, people would just derank. Like, people don't give a fuck about ladder, they just want to win their Team Wars games. Oh, I never got stuff like that from Knack. I never got any of those giveaways. I only got the I only got the 5,000 that he gave to me while I was hosting that stream. I never was part of the sprees that he did where he just gave out a bunch of cards. So unfortunately, like, you can't really fix the matchmaking in Team Wars unless you just make the leagues different. You know, the top 40 teams should be in gold only or something like that. And then see how that goes, and if that seems like it's fine, then you make it 30. And then if there seems like maybe matchmaking's too long, maybe some people aren't able to get their games in, then you jump back to 40 or whatever, or 50. All right, so Moody, we have 6 games to watch. We have 6 games to watch. And we'll do them in chronological order, I believe. But we started off against Free to Pain, which is already... it's a name I recognize, so they definitely have some good players. This guy's only 69-43, but we'll see what his cards are. See what his levels are at. We're definitely not super leveled, but we're not terrible this week. This Tupperware damage here is going to come back to haunt me. I didn't think he'd get 2 off. The Bebe level 5. We got the Bebe level 5. We're fair. Okay, he missed 1 with the poison. The poison might kill the Bebe. Oh no, the poison killed the Mysterion quick enough, but the Randy gets the Bebe killed. We gotta protect that Bebe a little bit, especially if she gets the hits. Oh, the gnome hitting New Kid. Oh man. Oh man. But Robo level 5 getting damage. If I could mind control. Oh, I should have mind controlled him. I should have done it right away. Should have done it right away. Oh, but the Bebe is able to get the bar. Yes, Grand Wizard, get closer to me, please. Get closer to me. Nicely played. He missed my drone there. That was actually really dumb. He could have waited a little longer and gotten the Mysterion here too. This guy playing not great. Don't say it in the Leanne, you big fat dummy. We got the Grand Wizard. Oh, we missed the BHK. And the level 2 Satan, not enough to deal with the Roomba. Missing that BH. Well, I guess we did hit it, just didn't kill him, huh? Wait, did we hit him? Or did he take damage? Did he start attacking BHK? Oh, it was the New Kid Blast. I was like, what the hell damaged him? Okay, so he got hit by the New Kid Blast, which doesn't kill him, which is like really shitty. The poison's not going to help us much right now unless we have it down for when he drops something else. But we got to just try to... Oh, nice fucking poison. Should have played the gnomes on the bottom side, but we needed the support. New Kid getting some extra hits on that drone. Not that big of a deal. Would have died anyway. Just got your first epic. Rogue. Nice. Flying Rogue. That's a shitty one. No, that one's actually pretty cool for like treasure chest maps because they'll go straight for the treasure chest. But we got the Bebe. Nicely done. Mysterion. Oh, doesn't even get 1 hit off. The insanity. Moody struggling. Moody struggling. Yeah, I was gonna do it, but I was like, my Mysterion. Let's do it. Oh shit. Oh shit, there's nothing we can do. We can't mind control him, we can't do anything. But Mysterion died. His Mysterion might get into the fray before ours though. Let's see if we can kill his Mysterion. It'll be close. Don't kill her yet. Nope, not. Oh, so close. So close. Oh, and the Satan comes out. Brutal for us. Brutal for us. Gotta wait it out. I mean, 14 seconds is a long time. Let's see what happens. Yeah, this is my Team Wars. Gotta get the Satan at level 2 though, just doesn't do it. Just doesn't do it. The poison though might. But we don't have a whole lot of stuff to deal with the BHK. Grand Wizard Cartman wasn't able to deal with it. Can we kill it? We killed him in time. We got it. Moody is fighting to survive. Oh, the Mysterion comes back. Perfect timing to deal with the Roomba. Nicely done. Grand Wizard Cartman level 3 holding his own. Let's get rid of that flying drone. Oh, the poison comes out on the backside. Oh no. Can we get it? We have 30 seconds. Little more damage is all we need. Tupperware, not gonna get this. Use the rats, get the poison out. Oh no. Grand Wizard not able. Everybody getting the heals from the BHK. Oh no. Bad news. But we are able to kill the Robo Bebe with the poison. But look at the BHK surviving. Gotta make sure BHK can't start hitting New Kid or we're 2-shot. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Can we mind? Man, if BHK hadn't have gotten hit, he could have started hitting New Kid there, and maybe we would have had a chance. Maybe we would have had a chance. All right, so that's the first one on Moody. And then we get someone from Six Samurai. Where were these on my main account? I would have spanked these bitches. And Moody could have taken those 5Ks down. Ugh. Ugh. But instead, Moody's got to hold his own. Stream sniped, yeah. What up, Gaming Fatigue? You excited for medieval Fall Guys, bro? I was just looking at some of the sneak peeks. It looks pretty fun. They got some new cosmetic stuff going on. You have a banner. I'm pretty excited. My notes, my notes. Do I want to steal it? Not if he doesn't use it. Did you know if you don't use it, you lose it? Now I could steal it. He's gonna use it right before I mind control. Bad luck. Bad luck. The drone coming out. Drone v drone. We're gonna have our Grand Wizard though helping us out. Oh, nice. That actually repositions the drone. Might help him out actually. The Mysterion coming back. We're holding our own on defense here though, but that level 6 Robo, very, very scary here. Good grab here. Make sure you get hit, kill him, use that, boom. Unfortunately, you couldn't get the Bebe as well. Oh no, that level 6 Bebe, just too much. Just too much. Can we take it down? At least keep him from getting another bar. Take him out. Oh man, we almost stopped him too. We almost stopped him. Poor guys. Poor Moody. But can Moody keep the bars from this 6 Samurai? Ooh, 26 damage. Beautiful. 1 minute. Let's see how we do. You gotta do amazingly, yeah. Oh no, you're gonna die so fast. Well, I guess it's better than nothing. Mind control his Leanne. Oh, it worked. Kept him away for just long enough. Can we stop it? I don't think Satan's the choice. We got an alien drone after he uses his ability. Don't Satan! Oh, you just lost because of that. Oh, I should have tried to miss my Randy. I probably could have pulled it off. Look at that level 2 Satan just not able to hang. If I would have played the alien drone, I might have been able to survive here. Oh shit, look at that! He didn't get it. He didn't get it! I wonder if that counts. You think that counts? I don't think that counts on Team Wars. Still more to go. Still more to go. Ow. Leo Arturo, 17. Level 3 Mysterion, not a great sign. Already at a disadvantage. The gnomes, though, will deal with them. Only one will head towards... One lone gnome heading towards new kid. Almost is one. Oh, does do one hit. Not bad. Not bad. Drop in the Astro just to see what's up. The level 2 Satan. Just not enough damage. Just not enough damage. We could maybe save for the Mysterion, but no, by then, the Robo would have started fucking us up. That level 2 Satan in the background. Tupperware getting out there. Can Tupperware kill the... Nice. Ooh, what are we gonna do here? Put the drone out. Maybe protect the Satan for a little bit. Help us do the damage here that we need to do. You know, he's got his drone out. One level lower, though. We might have a little bit of an advantage here. No, it looks like he's gonna get some cocks there. See if we can get some stacks off of it. Our low-level Bebe might not be able to pull it off. Oh, all the cocks. Too many cocks. Bebe getting stacked, though. Oh, Bebe. Oh, my God, dude. There's so many times where we just got left with a tiny little bit of health this week. Oh, man. Ooh, the mind control on the Grand Wizard. Will he be able to get the ability off and get my new kid? No, he's not even able to kill the Robo Bebe. Robo stacked, but it's Tupperware and we're not able to save the Bebe. Unfortunate timing there. Let's see if we can deal with the Astro here. It's gonna boost the speed boost on the... Oh no. But that actually is kind of detrimental because that could potentially have stacked the Bebe. Aye aye, Captain. Nicely done. The speed boost coming in. Protected him from the gnomes. Randy coming in clutch. Can we protect the last bar? We shall see. The Leanne, a bit scary. No, Mysterion's a bad idea right here. Just drop the Satan. Get as much health out as we can. I mean, just Leanne against my level 2 Satan isn't super helpful. Especially since I got 2 bangers out with him now. And the Satan's gonna be dead by the time she dies anyway, so... Can we get the 3rd bar? Save as much health or save as many points as we can. The super fart comes out, but we're able to drop the gnomes in perfect unison. The gnomes getting through? No, the gnomes get hit by the Robo. Robo Bebe will get the boost here. Can she just power through? No, Coon. Coon getting brought into the fray. Nicely done. Mind controlling the Coon at the end. All right, we still got more Uncle Fuckers. Oh no. Oh no. Uncle Fuckers is also a name we know. Level 3 Leanne. Not a great start. Doesn't actually stop. I don't know why I didn't let him get into new kid range there. I don't really know what I'm doing here. Oh, I'm trying to kill her before she can kill Mysterion. That's what I'm doing. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Perfect sense. Now, the poison being lower leveled and not killing the Bebe is really unfortunate. But we'll see what happens here with this Mysterion hopefully helping us out. The drone getting rocked, though. Not a great look, but Satan does kill the backline now, so that's always good. Maybe he'll make a mistake and Satan can capitalize. We gotta wait for the cocks to come out. Drop it like it's hot. Nicely played. He didn't go after the Randy, which is gonna be the death of him. But we can at least kill the Randy. The drone is gonna take the bar. Oh man, the level 4 Grand Wizard Cartman. Another game over moment here. The levels are just too much this week. The levels are just too much this week. Sugar, closest thing I have to tally. Nah, I mean, I don't know. What do you do? What am I supposed to do here? I mean... kind of screwed. The mind control, just trying to see if we can sneak him through and take a bar. The Leanne doesn't take the Grand Wizard. Our last hope dashed. Fucking levels, man. Don't even need to keep watching that one. You know what happens there. And another Szechuan sauce! Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Moody just getting fucked. I would have loved to have taken out 2 Szechuan sauce with the main account. That would have been sick. It would have been sick, but no. But no. We get fucked in the ass. And then the Randy's attacking our new kid, which fucks us in the ass even more. Although the guy's a fucking big fat dummy. And if he would have just attacked with the Randy right away instead of using his cocks, he would have taken the bar earlier. What a dummy. What a dummy. But we're not gonna lose our Mysterion to our own Leanne. Or are we? No way that was in range! Boo! Let's roll back the tape on that one. Sure doesn't look like it's in the range to me. Sure doesn't look like he's in the range to me. Sure doesn't look like he's in range to me. But it almost let the cock reset his health and do that last 53 damage, which would have been pretty legendary. But the level 2 Satan coming in again. Not able to hit the Bebe, but we just had to try to deal with that Robo. The Bebe in the back is our big threat now. How are we gonna deal with it? Is he gonna protect him well enough? The Astro is gonna roll right through him. Oh man, he didn't think to protect that stacked level 6 Bebe. Oh, he does. No, the Robo. The drone gets it. Go, Leanne, go. Let's see if we can take this bar. Go, 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 go. Yes! Way to go. Now we got a fucking Leanne to deal with. What are we gonna do now? I've had to match up with these sauce fuckers today. Dude, yeah. That's exactly where they all are. Oh, can we kill the rats? No, the rats are gonna brutalize us. Can we protect it? New kid, help us out! Oh no. New kid. Oh no, we missed that. We tried. If Robo would have went out when we wanted her to. Look at this. I wanted to play her right there, but for some fucking reason, she got pulled back. You see what happened there? And she would have done enough damage quick enough. I still would have lost, but she would have done enough damage quick enough to kill her. I would have gotten 2 shots off. It took 2 shots to kill her. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I think this might have been actually the first game I played. And then we get this one. This was like our 3rd game, I think. So Moody went 3-2, 3 losses, 2 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses from Szechuan sauce. Very frustrating. Very frustrating. But what can you do? Better Moody than an account that matters. And Moody wasn't in Nambla this week. Moody was in Namblos, which might have possibly affected my, my card levels and the deck choices and stuff like that. So, I definitely do better on Nambla week, or times I'm with Nambla, because I just feel like I have a better deck overall typically. 2-1-1-1 in gold. Yeah, exactly, right? I've seen somebody with 1,000 in gold. I mean, if it's like your alt account or something, and you have a team of 30 people, you put it in there, 32 or 31. Donate lightning bolts and shit to yourself, whatever you might be doing it with. Like, yeah, maybe they don't even expect to win a game at all. They're just playing their games to get the rewards at the end, A 700 elo? No, I think that was in bronze. That was when we were in bronze, but it was still crazy to see someone rank that low. Chris Wiki. So many games, so many Moody plays. Moody did pretty well, but at the end of the day, the clock ticks like the way. At the end of the day, you can't really overcome card levels, especially if it's fucking level 4 Grand Wizard Cartman. Like, what are you gonna do to that? What are you gonna do to that? Hit me then. Does elo even go that low? If I started an account tonight, I would easily be 1,000 elo. Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly. Like easily. It would, like, I wouldn't lose. It'd go however long it takes to go up to 1,000. That's how long it would take me to win. Like, there's no way I would ever lose a game if I was going up against brand new player. Like, there's just no way. And it would be it would be laughable to get out of 1,000. My first match on main, my opponent was AFK. Nice. Nice. Prove it? Man, I already run 4 accounts. If I start another one, I'll get too into beating up on noobs. But yeah, we've had a 900 and a 700 before, I think. I've seen somebody else match up against 800, I think. That's why I still play my son's account for him. Exactly. All right, so let's go into the next week. Now we're gonna look forward. We're done looking back. Now we look ahead towards the deck choices for next week. This week, some exciting stuff. Some pretty typical cards that we normally use, but some chance to use some cards you might not typically use. A la the Wonder Tweak, who will be buffed, right? So the Wonder Tweak will be buffed by the time we play it, so keep that in mind. All right, well, let's start with Medusa versus Call Girl. Call Girl could bring in Coon, gross. She could bring in Mary Jane, which probably nobody will run because nobody's got him very high leveled, probably. Excuse me. Could bring in the Manbear Pig. Excuse me, the Mintberry Crunch. But Dar is probably going to be the choice there. Could bring in the Wonder Tweak. Not a very good choice. Terrence will probably be the better choice. Well, maybe not. We'll have to talk about that one. Could bring in the Dougie. Yeah, I don't think Call Girl is going to be the choice this week. Unless you really want to... If you really want to try out that Coon, your MJ's level 2. Yeah, if you're on like an early level bronze team or something and you're gonna have him at level 2 anyway, like, sure, he might be a good pick. Go with Coon, go with Call Girl, just fuck shit up with all those stacks. But I don't know. But Medusa's definitely the choice. Let's look at their other legends. No other legends? Oh, Manberry Cringe. Well, Dar's gonna be the choice. Okay, so Medusa's gonna definitely be the choice. Upper teams are gonna get her to level 5 easy. Mid teams 4, low teams probably even the level 3 Medusa can do work. We've had people on free-to-play whales who have a level 3 Medusa and do just fine. Go to the hot potato, sliced me up like Pringles. All right, Coon and Maxi. I think Maxi's gonna be the choice this week. There's no removal. Yeah, there's no removal. Doesn't look like there's anything that would be a huge threat to him either. The General Disarray could fuck him up, I guess, but I think Maxi's gonna be the choice. Y'all know I just don't like Coon. Coon's a little better now. Coon's just, but he's only good in constructed deck. Like when you don't have the perfect cards to go with him, he's just not worth the 5 energy. Even if Call Girl brings him back, it's most likely you're gonna get your shit rocked by fucking Terrence and Phillip or something at your own new kid, right? Sexy Nun is gonna be the choice here. Like I said, there's not gonna be a lot of teams with him leveled up, but you could see some low teams run him just because he's pretty strong. I definitely pick the Mary Jane level 2 or level 3 over the Sexy Nun. You drop hamsters in the lava to intercept GD and coming in. Nice. Hallelujah versus Lava. I think Lava might actually be the choice this week. There's no tool shed to get rid of it. You should have double Lava with the Disarray. But putting a Lava on a group, if it's like Terrence and Phillip, plus Mosquito, plus Rats, plus Maxi or Sexy Nun, it's gonna maybe be the only way you can deal with that push. So I think that's definitely something to look into. And then, you know, if you need to, you can use Wonder Tweak's pull. If you have Wonder Tweak, you can use his pull to pull them to the back of the lava, so they have to walk all the way back through the lava again. As far as the Hallelujah goes, though, I think for my teams, free-to-play is going to want to go Hallelujah probably to keep Medusa and Maxi and stuff alive. You keep those high-value targets alive, you're going to have a better time than lavaing the enemy. Like, if you keep your Medusa alive, you're not going to have to worry about lavaing an enemy push. Other lower teams, probably Lava would be better because you can save the caps. If we run Hallelujah, we'll probably have to get it to at least level 5. Whereas Lava, if you know, the slow is more important about the Lava. The damage is kind of gonna, it's kind of just gravy on top. The damage is gonna kill the rats either way, whether it's level 3 or level 5. So probably can leave that low just for the slow. Leave it low just for the slow. TNP or Super Craig? You know, I think you gotta go Terrence and Phillip here because there's not a whole lot of options for the Dar, and I think Dar is the right choice. Yeah, if you go Lava, you'd have to go Regen, but I like the Super Fart. The potential knockback of the Dougie is gonna be important. Super Craig's pretty good. But I think... What's up, Draft Princess? I think the Terrence and Phillip are gonna be better. The room temperature IQ comments. Oh, that's great. Man, I like the Mintberry Crunch though, too. Shit. Okay, if you go Mintberry Crunch, you'd still want to go Terrence and Phillip because the double stack of the boost. But Super Craig could work with that too. Him getting a little health boost is pretty good for that AoE attack. But the reason I would maybe favor Terrence and Phillip is more people are gonna have him leveled up than Super Craig, leveled up higher, and Dar could be pretty good on the Terrence and Phillip. The only other targets for Dar is honestly, you know, obviously the Medusa would probably be the best bet. Dar the Medusa back into safety. That's probably going to be your goal. Otherwise, if you have a good push, no problem, Jimmy James. If it's a good push, Sexy on Randy, getting him back would be good. Darkoon, I guess you could Darkoon. But I think either choice here is going to be good. Manbear Crunch, when there's nothing to really deal with them at all, like, there's nothing out there. The Medusa kind of deals with him, but he can really fuck shit up if he's sitting behind Maxi the whole time. So yeah, I think I'd still want to go Dar though, because then you can get so you can take Dar, you can use her at level 2 because you've seen me use her at level 2 at 8900 in ladder. It clearly works. You can save the caps, and then you can dump those extra caps into the Medusa, get her to level 5, and then fuck, even maybe give her to level 6. So many people have her max level 5. That Pegsalot is way better than me. Way better than me. Way better than me. She's like a nuclear potato. And then you can just get the Medusa back, so it's like getting the full cap usage of the Medusa into the Dar. So that's definitely your best bet, probably no matter what team you're on, honestly. And then that the Medusa can help deal with the swarms, to kill them and turn them into snakes, to keep the damage away. Also, Medusa is gonna deal with your Terrence Mephisto, your mosquitoes, stuff like that. So I think that's the choice, yeah. I'm just a plain russet. I don't know what that means. What's a russet? What the hell's a russet? That type of potato? You guys are fucking dumb. I'm clearly a Yukon Gold. Clearly. Just like pegs. Oh no, I'm a fingerling potato. Just a little guy. Alright. I think Choir Boy is the choice here. 2 cost. Great damage at that level 5. If Caps is a concern, run a lower level hamsters. If you're running Coon, run the hamsters for sure. Not much to discuss there. Choir Boy is just it's great overall. Level 14 new kid, he can take shit down. You can do it. Terrence Mephisto versus new host by Capium. Terrence Mephisto versus Wonder Tweak. Oh, I gotta change that. I gotta change that back to the South Park stuff. Boo 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 boo. Wonder Tweak pretty much does the same thing that Terrence would do, except it's just like a one shot, like a one-off. You use his AoE to kill the rats or something like that. And I kind of really like... the Wonder Tweak being able to pull in... being able to pull units into the lava, being able to pull units back to the back of the lava, being able to pull Manbear Crunch or Terrence Mephisto or somebody closer to you, or even Medusa, bring them closer to you so you can deal with them with like maybe your Super Craig damage or something. The AoE can reach farther. The Terrence Mephisto, or the Terrence, more consistent, but there's only the rats, you know, like getting that extra little damage on everybody in a circle isn't really gonna matter that much unless it's like the Terrence Mephisto. What I think will matter more is the single target damage that newly buffed Wonder Tweak will bring out, as well as his reticle will be quite a bit bigger, and you'll really be able to pull people around with that. So I think I'd want to go Wonder Tweak, level 5 Wonder Tweak. That's probably a good bet. We went that way. So Hercules versus Mosquito. Mosquito is the choice here. There's just nothing for Hercules to attack. Like literally, the only thing he could stop the Scout or the Randys. That's it. He can't even target the Mintberry Crunch, which is the only one you'd want us to get rid of it. So yeah, this is so clearly Mosquito, especially if you're going Coon. Gotta have the Mosquito. Yeah, and Tweak doesn't get hit by New Kid, exactly. Which can win a game. Scout versus Rats. Rats are gonna be the choice, even though they could get killed by the Terrence. Scout isn't gonna do shit either, so better choice there. Now this one, if you do Hallelujah, you don't want to do regen. Having both those spells really mucks up your cycle. What you want to do is, if you do Hallelujah, you're gonna run Super Fart. If you do Lava, you're gonna run regen. I like the combo of Hallelujah and Super Fart in this sense, because the Super Fart could be one of the only things where you can deal with the Prophet. Choir Boy should be able to kill him, but with New Kid not doing as much damage as it does in ladder, I don't think Choir Boy level 5, probably base level 5, would deal with max 6 Dougie, which is potentially what I could be seeing. So I would probably say Super Fart is going to be safer. You could also Super Fart the rats away. You can Super Fart the general Disarray Dougie away. I wonder if the Super Fart knocks back the plants. I think I can pull him with Wonder Tweak, so it would make sense that you'd be able to knock them back. They don't act like they should. I don't think they act like a totem, like, because you can heal them and shit. I bet you can unholy combust it. We should try that. We should try to unholy combust the plant and see what happens. Yeah, lava regen's a definitely a good choice. But just the fact that this week, for free-to-play whales, this week the big money card is going to be that Medusa. So an extra huge chunk of health on the Medusa is better than a slow burn health on her, because she attacks slowly. She can't really do that like that. They do get pulled by Tweak, yeah. I know that. I don't know if they get knocked back by Super Fart, though. Because I don't think they get knocked back by like PC Principal or Super Craig or Shelly or something. Like they don't get attack knockback, but they seem to be movable. Can you pull the staff with Wonder Tweak? That's a good question. I actually don't know. All right. That seems pretty good though. I bet they do change that. They can be healed later on. Yeah, it's really punishing. Really punishing to have them be able to heal. Or them be able to be healed. The Sharon is really what... The Sharon, man. When she can heal Randy and 2 of those things, and you put Hanky, and then they're healing and pulling each other. Crazy, man. You used to be able to UC those. Yeah. You used to be able to UC the totem, and then they changed everything. I think they gave everything inherent keywords, and then they just like can target this keyword. Because they have like moving totem. I think that's what they called it, like moving object. Like the drone, you can unholy combust the drone. And something was being improperly non-living. Yeah, that's the word they used. Something was being improperly labeled and it was acting wrong. I can't remember what that was. Thunderbird, maybe? Can't remember. I still think Thunderbird shouldn't be able to get fucking power binded. What do you do? What are you power binding a fucking machine? What are you doing? What does that? How does that make sense? You're not hacking it. You're power binding it. You think your fucking mystical powers, booga booga booga, can fucking stop a machine? Bullshit. 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 All right, next up, our favorite part of the stream, the dev update, where we go over this week's dev update, which has a lot of stuff going on. We do already know the balance updates, which they're going to talk about, but what can you do? It's still exciting. All right, let's pull it up. Dev update. All right, Showdown 2020. If you haven't been on their Instagram, their Facebook, their Twitter, Discord, all of those different avenues, you can help vote for Showdown 2020. Let me see if they're updating the bracket. No, come on. You couldn't update the bracket? Let's check Twitter quick. Can you guys see Twitter? Perfect. Okay, here we go. Here's the updated bracket. You guys won't be able to see all of it. Can you see? You can't quite see that. But on this side, we got Professor Chaos and Mecha Timmy in the semifinals. Hermes Kenny versus Stan and Mini Moons. Taking out, man, Stan taking out Dragon Slayer. Big Mesquite Murph, come on, give Murph some respect. Hermes beating Enforcer. Mecha, okay. The question is though, is it like what card you like better in South Park, or what character you like better, or whatever it is? I don't know. Visitors, Pocahontas Randy. It's definitely just like who's a better character if Pocahontas Randy's running through the trenches. Pocahontas Randy and Space Warriors on the left side, you guys can't see. And then Towley Bounty Hunter. I'd love to see Towley win it. And I think there's a real possibility that Towley could win it. Just knowing you motherfuckers. All right, weekly events. Look at that list of cards that are going to be 2 energy points. This is going to be Plant Mania, and every card that has a plant as a part of their card art will cost 2 energy. I mean, it's crazy to think there's that many. And the fact that Towley's not in there, isn't Towley sitting on fucking plants? Isn't he sitting on weed? Oh, there's no weed in the picture? Are you kidding me? Oh, you guys can't see it. There's no weed in the picture at all? Can I get it closer? It won't let me move. It won't let me move it left or right. This website sucks. Oh, there we go. There we go. Look at this. That's weed back there. That's gotta be weed back there. Right? Put Towley in. Put Towley in. All right, so any card in our game that has plants, 2 cost, Wednesday and Thursday. So let's see. Mary Jane Randy, 2 cost, might be pretty good. Alien Drone, 2 cost, Alien Queen Red, 2 cost, still so slow at level 3 that it's just not even worth it. Mesquite Murph at 2 cost, pretty good. Call Girl at 2 cost, fuck. Canadian Knight Ike, 2 cost, man. Cock Magic, 2 cost, not a big, who cares if it's level 2. Chicken Coop, 2 cost, it's not terrible. Dark Angel Red, 2 cost, not bad. Dog Poo, 2, Freeze Ray, 2. Freeze Ray should be 2, honestly. Dragon Slayer, 2, that's good. Friar Jimmy, 2, man. Human Kite, 2, Kyle Droves, 2, Jesus, 2. Labard, 2, that's pretty good. Man Bear Pig, 2, fuck me. Mimsy, 2, nah, not for challenge mode. Nelly, 2, nah. Pocahontas Randy, 2, pretty good. Paladin, 2, okay. Princess Ketty, 2, Purification, 2. Robin Tweak, 2, Satan, 2, goddamn. Level 1 isn't great though. Regen, 2, Santa, 2, that's pretty good. Scout Ike, 2, nah. Shaman, 2. Sorceress Leanne, 2, that's pretty cool. But it's only level 2, so it's not too great. Sharpshooter, 2, that's pretty good. Stamina Moons, 2, that's good. Starvin Marvin, 2, that's actually fairly decent. Super Fart, 2, meh. Terrence and Phillip, 1 cost a piece? That is fucking nutty. That's gonna be all over challenge mode. Thunderbird 2 is actually fairly good too. Transmog 2, everybody's gonna run Transmog 2, so you can't even run Manbear Pig 2 then, right? Unholy Combustion, I guess you could run both of them. Visitors 2, that's alright. Witch Doctor 2, nah. Witch DeGarrison 2, that's good. Zen Cartman 2, meh. That's interesting. That's got a lot of different ideas, because yeah, the Dark Angel won't be able to bring back the cards that are 2 cost. So Coon would be the only thing she could bring, so Call Girl's not going to be the choice. I don't think Superhero would be the choice. I think this week you're going to want to go, oh man, fucking Fantasy Mystic, honestly. Unholy Transmog 2 cost is just too good, I think. The moment they play a card that's not on this list, you just use that and you just gain 2, 3, 4 energy. Fantasy Mystic isn't even close. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You could Dar Midberry Crunch. Manbear Pig. No, isn't... Or you could Dar them back. Yeah, you could Dar them. Yeah. I was thinking differently. Yeah, Dar doesn't have a restriction on the low end. Friday will be the start of a 3-day weekend event based on the Showdown 20 finalists. Get ready to stock your deck with the following: Pocahontas, Space Warrior, Towley, Bounty Hunter. Not terrible. Not terrible. Kind of sucks because like usually they put a little thought into what the cards are going to be so that you can make decent decks, but this is just like, I mean, you run Towley and Stan and Pocahontas, and then Mecha Space Warrior. Like, that's just a normal deck. The Towley isn't usually there. Solo points, 325, not bad. I actually told her, I'm sure other people have told her this, but I messaged her and I was like, hey, you guys really got to change it so that the team events aren't on Monday, Tuesday. Like, that's really stupid. People are moving teams around on Monday, Tuesday, and you make a event that they lose rewards if they do that. Like, it's very, very, very poorly designed. And the week after I send that message, they change it. I'm sure that was planned anyway. Weekend event points, 80 as per usual. Back to the normal amount. And Discord, exclamation point SP Discord in chat if you want to link to their Discord so you can get all this information early. But we have the upcoming balance changes, where there's quite a few. We'll go through them again, kind of talk about them, obviously. Can never talk about buffs and shit too much. Gunslinger, buffing health by 25%, which is great. The problem with a lot of those 3 cost range units, like the Wendy's and stuff like that, were just their health. They died to Aerostorm, they died to anything tickling them. So definitely better to get a lot of health. 25% is a good amount too. And the power duration going from 3 to 4.5 seconds is pretty crazy. That goes from like maybe getting 2 attacks off to almost guaranteeing getting 3 attacks off, depending on what unit you are. So that's pretty great. We'll definitely see Gunslinger make a comeback, especially in the mid to lower ranks. Outlaw Tweak, I'm gonna try him out. I always said don't sleep on Outlaw Tweak because he's got a pretty good body. Like, he doesn't get hit by New Kid. He's popping like, it was like 84 damage before. I don't know if I think it got boosted again, so it was like almost 100 something. And now he's getting boosted again, which is pretty cool. I wish they would have just given him more damage on it, but the range being more is actually pretty good. That'll make you pretty much hit everything behind New Kid in that little area if you hit New Kid. It'll brutalize the pushes in the back end. If you hit the front end of the push, you might still hit the back end, so it might be pretty good. I thought you said don't sleep with Outlaw Tweak. Yeah, I mean, he's gay. Sizzler Stewart buff is just ridiculous. That thing's gonna be nutty. Wonder Tweak. I'm excited for that, actually. He already had pretty good attack. I think he had like 114 at level 6, so... Or maybe I'm thinking of a different card, but it's pretty good at level 6. Or maybe that might have been the level 7 stats, because I was playing him level 7 this weekend. But 20% is pretty damn good. He doesn't get hit by New Kid. Protected by his tornado for the first X amount of seconds. Pretty good. And the radius going from 2 to 2.5 is pretty good. He'll be able to sit midline and pull right in front of New Kid. So if somebody puts somebody in front of New Kid, you might be able to pull them away and prevent them from being able to attack the person attacking New Kid. So we could see some sick games won with that shit. Sizzler Stewart getting boosted. More health, which I kind of agree with the more health, honestly. They could have just given him the more health and then kept it at 10. But to also lower it to 7 hits to get the max is pretty crazy. That means at 3, he's going to have as much as he had at, 5? It's pretty crazy. Space Warrior token, the only nerf this time around. He's going to get brought back. He's going to get brought down to where he should have been when he got dropped to the 2 cost. They should have dropped his stats from the 3 cost stats when they dropped it down to 2. Which, any other game that does that, they usually do. If they bring the cost down, they lower the stats too. But the Sizzler's the cash grab. Nah, man, I don't think that's what it is. Like, that's just not how you do it. Like, you don't... Red Lynx doesn't really... Like, the people designing the game don't get direct kickback from how much money the game makes. So, like, they don't have any... The people who are deciding what to nerf and buff aren't the people who are deciding what to sell and shit like that. Like, it's just not... It's not the same thing. Because the people who are nerfing and buffing are trying to make the game as balanced as they can. Because that is what gets you more money and more people and more players, not trying to, buff it. Like, unleashing a card that's just obviously too strong to start and then scaling that back, you could say that's a cash grab. That's you could consider that. But to buff or nerf a card that's been in existence, that me, having never bought Sizzler, has a level 4 Sizzler, I don't think that's what's happening. Dark Angel Red. This rework is one I know a lot of you have been asking for. Removed her interaction with mind control. Thank fucking God. We ran into like 3 people at like 9K the other day who were running that, and clearly they were only doing well because they could do that. Fucking Glanzer for community management. That'd be sweet, dude. I'd be fucking lit. I'd love to take Buck's job. Smack these forums into shape. No double posting, Scott! Shut the fuck up! Lastly, Gizmo Ike. Okay, Gizmo Ike is exciting. This change is exciting. So this is for all the stats of the Gizmo's clones. Okay? Not the original character. The original character will stay the same at the same stats that he's at. So when Gizmo... Now, there's some nuances of this that I'm not sure on. But based on what the wording is here, if this wording is 100% correct, I know I understand it completely. If this wording isn't correct, which is very possible, then I don't know what's going to happen. But basically, let's say Gizmo has 100 health. right now, Gizmo takes 50% of his attack and health. So he'll be sitting at, the second clone has 50-50. I'll just say the number. The first clone has 100, or the original has 100. The second one has 50-50. Third one has 25-25. Fourth one has 13 or 12 or however I don't know how they round up. Probably 13. So after 3, you're already at the point where your gizmos are basically worthless. Your gizmos get hit by New-Kid and they die. So it's just not useful unless you get unless you're using them just to stun with the space pilot, or you're using them to get boosted by Mintberry Crunch, or like Ninju or BH or something like that. But even then, they're gonna die before they get any value, right? One thing to be said though, Mary Jane does make Ike maybe survive a little longer and get more out, but after 4, you're basically worthless. And if your first gizmo dies, then all the other ones you get are going to be less, and then it just becomes not useful. Now what's going to happen is the Ike clones are going to have the same attack as the original gizmo, which is fucking ridiculous, guys. And 25% less health than the original Ike. So that 25% less. So you're going to start with 100, and you're going to go to 75 health. Now the question here is, if that gizmo clones himself, does he have 25% health of 75, or does he just have 75 again? That's the question. I don't know. Based on the way this says it says will have the same attack as the original gizmo Ike. The original gizmo Ike, not 25% of the cloned gizmo Ike. So that word right there makes me believe that it's gonna be every single one you bring back after the first one. So if the second one clones himself, he's gonna be 75 health still. Where in this case it'd be like 200 health, so you'd be at 180 or whatever. But for the most part, that doesn't fucking matter at all, because assassins are typically getting one shot regardless. So if you have after one clone of Gizmo, on this new one, you already have more value on the board than if you had literally, I did the math for 15 other clones. If you do them in succession, because it's the first one comes, the second one's come. Now, the charge rate of the clone is 14 seconds, twice the charge rate of the original gizmo. Now, this is where the wording and stuff gets kind of confusing too, because the original gizmo's charge rate is 7 seconds. Does that mean it's 3.5 seconds to start, or is it 14 seconds to start, 7 for the first one, and then it goes to 14 seconds? So that means that when you charge the gizmos clones aren't getting that first charge bonus. If you didn't know this, your first charge that you put out on the field is twice as fast as all the other charges. So if you have a 10-second charge time that says on the card, the first time you put them out, it's only gonna be 5 seconds, and then after you use it after that, it's double, or it's gonna be double, so it'll be 10 seconds instead. So if all the clones are 14 seconds, you're not gonna get very many clones out, but Ike is still a little bit slower. You throw a Hanky out there, it's gonna be really good. But like I said, all you really need to do is get one clone out, and you can assassin step anybody he throws at you, because one of your assassins is just gonna survive and hit that one, right? You're gonna be able to deal with swarms like gnomes or rats or whatever, because you have the double attack. And by the time you get to midline, you might have 3. I'm not sure exactly how it'll work, but this is definitely good. It'll make his play much more difficult to get a lot of clones, but the value you get out of the clones is so much more that I'm so excited for this change. Clones have a 14-second, original has 7, then 14. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming too. They just don't get that extra 7, but if the cards had the charge time on them, yeah, you got to go to Fine Waru to get those. And then last but certainly not least, Frontier Bradley's attack boost will no longer be removed with Purification, and he has also been moved to Arena 9. So this is a bug fix. This is not a buff. This is a bug fix. Remember that for later. We'll also be adding a new change to the game, one that many players have asked for. Those of you fighting in Legendary have long requested a background change, as you've grown tired of playing the same old spaces. We're pleased to announce that we're going to be randomizing the backgrounds now starting tomorrow, which is okay, I guess. I think there is kind of like a fun nuance to what, like, going up to new battlegrounds and getting new backgrounds. I mean, oh, this is cool. But the backgrounds in this game are just fucking cartoon landscapes. It's not like some fucking crazy like hellscape or something that they're showing off, so not a big deal. I just really want to play on that basketball court. I wish you could choose what it looks like for me. It might look like something else for the other guy, but if I'm streaming, I want to choose what it looks like, because I would be on the basketball court all day long, because that is the best fucking one. Best one for sure, because you can use the lines of the court to range stuff. It's fucking beautiful. All right, Monday, Tuesday is not a mission event. It's a token collection event. Oh yeah, that's wrong. They didn't change that. Oh well. Please find out if Chaos Matchmaking will have SP Elo removed from it before or after this week's Chaos mode, as per team's recent answers. Due to technical reasons and other changes we wanted to go with matchmaking, we had to push it till the end of the month. Players should have that soon, after the beginning of October. It's October 5th, man. Like, give him a second. Please nerf Sizzler. He's already the best card in the game. He should be nerfed, not buffed. From Tin Twins. I wonder if that's actually Tin Twin. So do we get the new Chaos mode matchmaking? Why don't you read the posts that are already there? Like, I would get you. You would be gone from my forum so fast. Hey, Roller. Roller. Thanks for the update. I have a few questions. Will there be superheroes, Red or Bebe? Probably. This is not a question, but however, Frontier Bradley must be nerfed. Seriously. I'm checking with the team to see if the Chaos mode matchmaking might sneak in this week or not. Not heard anything, but I'm asking just in case. As soon as I get an answer, I'll update this post if need be. You buffed Frontier Bradley? No. No, they didn't. Yeah, I want the Warriors home court, exactly. Macon T. Ham. That's really funny. Each clone will survive when a dandelion puff lands on them. Yeah. Jammin', how you doing, man? I was absolutely confused by this last week. I thought maybe it was some kind of error. He should really be nerfed, not a heavy nerf, please. No. You have both Sam and Frontier in the same deck. You remove Sam, out comes Frontier. Remove him, fine, except now you're down 2 energy. Then why'd you remove him? You get an army going against their army, boom, fireball. Why did you put them all in a group? You can't do anything now except watch your bars get taken because you need to build energy. Then don't put the guys by it! Okay, so you don't remove Bradley, just Sam. Now you have to deal with Pocahontas or Garrison with over 200 damage plus the extra damage. Use Inuit or something! Change your fucking deck, bro! Don't cry about what's popular. Change your shit to work with it. Oh my god, just play the game. So much whining and complaining. New cards that get introduced will change the dynamics of the game. Stop crying nerf for every single card released. Not once have I been bothered by people using a new card. I just learned to adapt and beat us. I like this guy. Too many, everyone gets a trophy players. It's a competitive game, learn to compete. No card has any game-breaking issues. Even the mind control dark complaint wasn't a big deal if you expected it. I mean, you can't really stop it though. That's the thing, like, things you cannot counter that. Except, the only way to counter that is to just not play cards that it benefits. Like, and that's not a counter. No cards should be nerfed. Any changes to cards should only be buffs. That's fucking stupid. That is the dumbest idea ever. That's something that we call in the business power creep, and that's how you get cards that release that are either dog shit because they can't compete with it, or they're just really good because they have to compete with it. You don't want power creep. You want all your cards to be viable, and you don't want to just bring them all up to the strongest level, because that is stupid. I was with you till that sentence, my dude. With you till that sentence. That's why you have so many card games where the expansions that they release, you don't see the old cards anymore at all, because the new expansions are so much better and they don't put any thought into that at all. Purify and having insane reactions was the only way to counter MC Dart. Yeah. But even that, like, they're still gonna dar something on their end then, so unless it's something bad, they still get probably value from it. So no event on Wednesday and Thursday? That sucks. I don't give a damn about challenge mode, so those 2 days are empty. You just play your caps then. And why raise the team point total for the card event when the card selection is so poor? They didn't raise the total. It was always been 80, right? Wow, just saw that they are 7+4 packs in the weekend events, so you increase the requirements and cutting us from 2 packs. That's so I don't think that's what happened at all. Been playing since 6 months after game came out. That's stupid. Like, that's so fucking mind-boggling dumb to think that, oh, there's less total packs, so there must be less rewards. What if there's more shit in each of those packs, you fucking colossal dipshit? That doesn't even register to you? Oh, they took out that pack. They had, like, what did they change it from? It looked the exact same to me. Been playing since 6 months after game came out, and I have always adapted, never complained, so I agree. Exactly. Right on! I mean, you don't need to do that. People that are complaining are pure potatoes, which have high rank in PvP do whaling or having super meta deck, and they are being matched in chaos mode with equal elo players, but who are skilled. So they are being demolished by them. They want the old matchmaking system where the MM was 1,500 players. I mean, that's probably part of it, but at the same time, like, I don't want to play the same fucking people over and over again. I don't want to play the same high-level people who are going to be playing the same fucking deck that I am because they already figured out the meta for the challenge mode. Like, that makes it not fun for a lot of people. And sure, some people want to be sweaty as fuck all the time, but if you're trying to make a mode that's as inclusive as possible, you want it to be as inclusive as possible. And that includes not fucking shit up. Pharaoh TV was and is a pure example of a potato who could never win against skilled player in chaos mode. Can we report this for ragging on Pharaoh? How dare you, sir? Hold on. Yeah, let's log in real quick. Can we report this? How dare you speak ill of Pharaoh? It's retired SPPD, so. Report! Here you go, got it. Report post! How dare he speak ill of Pharaoh? Anyway. He decided to quit playing on main account and made a second account to hit on small players. I mean, I'm sure he was already running that account before Chaos War. I mean, I should just roll up on Moody and fuck people in the asshole. But, I mean, I did do that one week. But, I mean, if I play challenge mode on my main, at my main level, I usually get 12 wins. I'll get a couple losses matching up people, but I usually get 12 wins. But it takes me a fucking hour because most of the games are sweat fests that go into overtime, that 5-minute god-awful overtime. So it's not about whether or not you can win or lose, it's about having respect for your fucking time. And I don't know about you, retired SPPD, but my time's worth quite a bit per hour. So I don't want to waste it playing fucking challenge mode to get, what, a 10% chance at a legendary card so I can get one closer to 64 for level 7. I mean, it's just, challenge mode isn't worth the time unless you need the coins. If you need the coins, play challenge mode all you want. And when, I mean, if you're running only one account, obviously you're gonna have more time to play the challenge mode, but when you're running multiple accounts, ladder and PvP passes, or PvP tickets from the packs are just so much better than grinding challenge mode and maybe not even getting the good rewards, you know? Like, you could lose 3 games and not get anything. Not to mention, that costs cash to grind challenge mode. The new MM is good, try to get good. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, he's just talking shit. Since we now have fewer events, will the rewards, especially coins, be buffed so we end up getting the same each week? Why do you think you are such an entitled little fucking cocksucker? I hate people like that. Hey, I want to get more stuff for less work because you took... Oh well, you get less... You don't get that fucking event. Oh well. Nobody else gets it, so it's not like you're falling behind. What the fuck are you talking about? You took one thing away, give me more stuff. What a fucking idiot. We want better Team Wars options. Red Links, why do you guys execute everything half-assed? Terrible way to start something. If you're really trying to give constructive criticism, you usually... It's usually compliment, subtle insult, compliment. You gotta do that right. Not very smart. You're not gonna win anybody over there. It's like you come up with an idea like, I need to poop. Step 1, go poo. Step 2, change the sheets. What? Maybe plan things better so you don't shit the bed each time. That's pretty funny. I wonder where he probably saw somebody else right there. Ads are garbage. Ads are fine. You need to give the option for a +1 phone for draws. No. 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 Why do you think you get phones for draws? You wasted 4 minutes to get to this point and locker loot is garbage for me. Yeah, then don't watch the fucking ad, dipshit. Chaos mode I stopped playing. Cool, then it's not for you anymore. Then heard a request of feedback for changes and get none. Guess what, you fucking idiot? Just because there's requests for feedback and changes and stuff doesn't mean it's gonna happen in a fucking week or a month or even 2 months. One, they gotta figure out all the all the requests and feedback and stuff. 2, they gotta make a decision on the design aspect. 3, they gotta fucking do it. 4, they have to test it. And that, depending on the company and how fucking how corporate they are, that could take a month, that could take 6 months. Like, who fucking knows? My company that we're working on, if we wanted to, the company I'm working on right now, if we wanted to throw something in, we could do it. If we say, hey, we can do this release, let's fucking do it. We could do it. Because we're fucking liquid, we're a startup, we're all over the place. But if you're but another person that works next to me, we work in the same base project thing, and then just different companies buy that and we configure it for it, basically. Like if you're if you're like a fucking restaurant or something, and you have those little things that you have the point of sales, the program that they're all using is kind of like that. We code something like that. It's a very different thing, but I'm trying not to tell you guys exactly what I do because I can't technically tell you exactly what I'm doing. NDAs and all that shit, but they all use it, and so there's different companies that use it, and this other company, they fucking sit there doing nothing half the time because they have this incredibly long development cycle where they do this, they do test cases, they do another thing, they do UAT, they do regression, they do QA, they do automation, they do all this fucking shit, and one developer's time, like 80% of it is like testing stuff, because they're a huge company that has existed for decades, and if they fuck something up, it impacts hundreds of thousands of people. Whereas if we fuck something up, it impacts a couple hundred people. And so it's like not as big of a deal. We can just kind of fix it in a hot fix or something. So it really depends on their structure as a team, as a development team, as a group, their relationship with Red Links, their relationship with Ubisoft, and whatever else might, South Park Studios itself might bog down some of the processes as well. So you really have no idea. And to talk as if you have any idea or any concept of it, like even if you are a software developer and you might have a little bit of nuance into the world, you have no idea what their work environment is like. So you can't speak about it unless you literally worked there. And TVT, we get the bare bones cheap TVT practice mode. Voting days don't have proper levels. I mean, that is fair. I agree with that, but I'm not really sure what you do to combat that. You know what I mean? In upgrade and war days, we can't alternate to other decks, just mirror matches. Yeah, that's true. I think if you're a good player, you should learn everything you need to. Like, I don't think it's necessarily detrimental, or I mean, it's not as good as it could be, but I think good players do it good. So what you could do is the leader, this is what they need to do to fix that. The leader gets to lead, you know how there's the leader vote and stuff? Now the leader gets to mark each card after voting days, each card with a level, and then on the upgrade screen, it puts a little check mark up to that level. Those cards can't be upgraded past that level unless it's auto upgrade at the end or something to circumvent it, maybe, so that you don't waste caps. Maybe you don't do that because, there's like that, like, it is a team thing. You want it to be like, you want to have a well fine-tuned machine, and you want there to kind of be that level of, like, if your team does it better than the other team, you get that advantage. But you should be able to leave a check mark to show where that card is going to get to, and then that's the deck that you practice with, so that you can kind of gauge those levels. But the problem is, like, do you then practice with your levels, or do you then practice with your deck levels but with their levels? There's a lot of coding and stuff going on there that I don't think they're going to be able to Until they do a full-on friendly fight reset where you can control the levels, you can maybe even throw some challenge mode gimmicks on there, like stands are fast or whatever like that. They should have started with something like that, but not having that implemented right away, it's a tough thing to throw in at this point. And we all know friendly fights already kind of suck. The connection with friendly fights is worse than any other connection in the game, and I never have as many problems as when I'm playing like LaFours in friendly fight or something, the fucking Canadian. Why are people complaining about Frontier Bradley? Dude, this guy so clearly plays fucking adventure, and it's so fucking ridiculous. Like, this is the type of shit that makes politics maddening for people, because it's so clear his bias, and he doesn't even see it. He's just like, oh, Frontier Bradley's fine, but Dar's a fucking cocksucking piece of shit. Fuck that card. They're fucking the same level of good. Like, Dar can do just as much as Bradley can do, and Bradley might even be better because his ability is forever. Dar is out there and she's done. That's it. It's done. Dar's gone. Dar's just a shitty 3-cost range at that point. Bradley is out there, and if you keep him paused with tanks or whatever, just fucking damage. Like, it's ridiculous. And he survives New Kid Blast at level 5, and it can stay there. Too good. They should let leaders limit what level TVT choices can go to so no one can screw up and upgrade something they're not supposed to. Yeah, like I was saying, I think the nuance of having a good or bad team who's good or bad at that part, I think that, like, there's only so much skill gap in the game. You might, like, it's okay to have other stuff that you can fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm okay with that. But I think we shouldn't have to write out all the cards in the pin and put a number by it. They should have like something in the game where we can say, hey, we want this one, put a check mark on the box, like this is where we want it to go, and then have it say like, hey, this card is only meant to go to level 7 or level 6. Are you sure you want to put more caps into it? And then they can say yes or no. Give them that little like reminder, like, hey, are you sure you want to be an idiot? Oh, look, yet another rubber. This fucking guy gives us like the play-by-play. Zen, Medusa, Incan, Ninju, Dar Ninja. You know what you should have done then? Brought cock magic with! Play DSR! Do something! If your deck is getting shit rocked by certain things and that's all you see, then dude, you gotta change your deck. If you can't because your levels are too bad, then I guess you're gonna have to switch to a different deck and get your ass kicked for a while you de-rank. But like, amazing, what amazing skill. What deck are you running? Some Youth Pastor Santa Pope, you fucking cocksucker? What are you running that's so much more skilled? A 2.5 cost fantasy sci-fi spam deck? Go fuck yourself, dude. What a fucking piece of shit. I hate that guy, dude. Scott is such an asshole. Oh good, now we don't have to play on Monday and Tuesday, as well as Wednesdays and Thursdays. Nice. Just became a weekend game for me, like the old days. Thanks for curing my desire to play. Well done, all the best to you. I mean, you still have to play Wednesday and Thursday to get your caps. As for Dar and Bradley and general wines, if you think they're OP, then play them. I remember hearing wines of Thunderbird and call Citywalk Guy. Who the fuck said Citywalk Guy was too good? For devs that want to get data on moves they make and they shouldn't remove something they just added and listen. Yeah, exactly. I remember when they reduced the size of UC to smaller like Lightning Bolt, but people complained that it's not splashing. I like the unintended change, but since it was that, it got removed. Yeah, that was a mistake. Dar's beyond a joke though. I don't care. I don't care. Don't care. You don't get any screen time anymore, you fucking douche. Because it's a 3-cost that provides 3 buffs to a class of cards that is already strong on its own. 3 buffs? What 3 buffs? Gets 2 buffs. Range, attack. Gives attack buff, AoE attack, and range. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It gives you range. I mean, it gives you AoE attack. You can't see problem with SPB that buffs one-shottable assassins and is limited to midfield. And not... What do you mean limited to one? Oh, it's because the stun is... Yeah, I get what he's saying. I thought he said Frontier here. I'm stupid. Frontier that buffs resilient fighters and makes them hit new kid from 2/3 of the field. Well, don't put stuff by your new kid then. Other than multiply their damage for as many units there are around, be serious. We were talking about literally multiplying their damage for the number of enemy units around. What? I mean, yeah, based on how you play it, though. Pocahontas can kill 3 units in 3 attacks instead of 9. Yeah, because you played them all next to each other. He could have also fireballed you or inkened you to death. What's the difference? If you talk about SPPD speed boost, that's a 1.5 DPS increase, not 2, 3, 4 like Frontier. I mean, debatable. The freeze counts towards their DPS because they're not getting hit. Your DPS increases as you stay out there longer, like your total DPS. Now you will say SPD problem is the laggy speed. That's fair. This isn't SPD problem at all, since even charge abilities can be casted twice due to lag. That doesn't happen very often, but. Pit units sitting behind Zen. Why did you put Zen right next to your new kid when you're going up against somebody who's adventure? You have to, like, you can't just say like, oh, I shouldn't have to play differently based on I should be able to play the exact same way no matter what enemy I'm going up against. No. If you see that your enemy is fantasy, you don't stack all your units to get cock magicked or Leand or DSR'd. If you see that it's adventure, don't play your units in a fucking line or group them up for Randy or Fireball or anything like that, or Inkin. If you're playing against fantasy and he plays Labard once, then don't play rats and gnomes out again later in that fucking game and then be like, oh, Labard's too fucking good. No, just don't be a fucking idiot. If he's hitting Zen and he's got the Frontier boost and you put Zen in front of your new kid, you're fucking stupid. The card's not too strong. You're an idiot. Put Zen behind the card so that when he hits the AoE, it doesn't hit anybody. And then that guy's still getting hit by a new kid. You can put people between them and Zen's still taking the shots. What's wrong with that? Learn how to play differently. Get better at the game so you can adapt instead of just only being good at the 12 cards that you've been playing since the game started. Fuck. I don't even want to read this. I don't even want to read it anymore. Venture already had 3 spells to do that? Yeah. It's the damage. It's the damage dealing indirect spell. That's its theme. That's the whole idea. Do you need to easy lame hit to new kid coming from this guy definitely changed it from a different range or a different language. And what others theme says, which has more ways to bypass Zen. I mean, Imp bypasses Zen like even better. Just because you can't use the card properly doesn't mean it isn't OP. Just because it works against you doesn't mean the card's OP. Well, yeah, you're just like explaining that yourself. You just contradicted your whole argument. Just because you don't have it at level 4 and others do, it doesn't mean it should be nerfed. You even complain about Zen that does nothing but takes a few hits and want to dismiss people complaining about Frontier. The most or second most broken card ever released. That's a stretch. I mean, Satan was easily the most game-changing, biggest power swing card in the entire game. One, mostly because it was very difficult to get him leveled because there were only these packs to get him. And 2, I mean, you weren't even getting like the same, like, were you even getting, was Team Wars even around back then? Like, were we getting Team Wars Legends I don't even remember. Battle Pass definitely wasn't around, so you weren't getting Battle Pass Legends. So Satan changed the whole game. It's changed the whole meta to the point where most teams had a list of people who had Satan so they could play differently when they were playing those people. And you don't see that with Dar. You don't see that with any, like, those are strong cards, but they don't like completely wipe your fucking board unless you played into it. If you played a line of cards into me and I wipe it with a double Inkin, that is your fault. That is not my fault. That is not Inkin's fault. That is not Dar being too strong. That's you improperly playing. That's like saying, oh man, I dropped Grand Wizard Cartman, Ninju, Medusa, and Sexy Nun Randy, and the guy played Leanne and killed all of them. Leanne needs to be nerfed. No, you played like a fucking potato. You played like an idiot. And you got punished because they happened to have a good card to punish you. Doesn't mean it should be nerfed. 98% of the game you see him, he's level 3. SP are often played at level 3, but does that matter in these cards that barely or not at all scale with level? Yeah, I think that's what he's saying. He's saying it should scale with level. I mean, Space Pilot Bradley does scale with level. He's not as good anymore. You don't see Space Pilot Bradley around as much anymore. But you do still see Dar because she's kicking ass level 2 on the Adventure Lock. You played like a fingerling. It gives a 23 attack boost and some AoE to fighters, and very few of them actually function together in a well-balanced deck. Are you fucking stupid? What are you talking about? Enforcer and Space Warrior, you can put in literally any sci-fi deck and it works. Heidi, people don't play her, but she's a fantastic fucking card for 2 costs. Now Frontier, she's actually useful. Pocahontas, now the little Pocahontas boys are actually useful, so it's actually good to use his ability. Swordsman Garrison is a force to be reckoned with now. There's a lot of cards that function together well. I don't know what you're fucking talking about. You don't know how to build decks. Everybody knows that, Scott. It's hardly OP. I mean, good luck winning a game using Pocahontas, Randy, and Swordsman together. I was playing Pocahontas, Randy, and Swordsman with Wonder Tweak at 8,900, doing just fine, Scott. I gotta respond to that. Reply with quote. I don't want to do that. I don't want to quote it all because it's like, I just want to quote the top part. Let's see if we get banned again. I was using Swordsman and Pocahontas together with Wonder Tweak and what's the other guy? And Frontier, and doing just fine at 8,500 plus. Just cause you can't make any cards work other than the same card. Fuck this guy! I hate him. Anyway, you could definitely win Pocahontas, Randy, and Swordsman together. Like, why don't... What are you talking about? Most people run 2 5-cost cards in their deck because if I play Pocahontas, Randy, and he just gets removed, like, I'm at a huge disadvantage if I can't punish you for that. If I play Pocahontas, Randy, and you remove him, and then I play Swordsman, guess what, dude? You honestly probably made a mistake. In most situations, you're gonna remove the one I want you to remove. I'm gonna lead with the Swordsman because I want the Pocahontas Randy later. Dummy. Space Warrior got nerfed, so now I do less with my one-trick pony that pushes you for starting with Zen. Oh, so your whole goal is to get Space Warrior token to hit Zen with Frontier? You're gonna lose that game, dude. You're gonna lose that game. New Kid kills Space Warrior token, Zen takes the hits. Even if you take that first bar, your Frontier is now dead midline because he can just sit there and wait. Your Frontier is dead midline and he's got a Zen that's humming his fucking heart out near his New Kid still. Because he didn't have to use it because you brought your fucking Space Warrior right to his New Kid and Zen just sat there doing nothing. You dumb shit. Why is AoE a problem if it's hitting 2 things? Spread stuff out. I mean, that's true. He's not wrong there. Spread your shit out. If you're going up against, right now, if you're going up against Adventure, you have to assume they're going to have the Frontier. So you cannot play right in front of your New Kid. You cannot play the same. You have to do off to the side or behind. SPP with level 4 Hanky can kill fighters with ease. That's true. So, not if you don't stun the one behind him, and then he hits the guy next to him, and then he AoEs and kills your Hanky. You know, there's like different situations where it could still happen. Hit things behind Zen because not everyone can afford or has level 4 Inkin. And even then, Mr. Herpaderpdusa behind Zen can just use Dar to shift it away. Yeah. Yeah, isn't it shitty when like the one card that you think is just gonna win you the games doesn't? Because that's not how the fucking game works. You don't just get a level 4 ink and then all of a sudden you can just melt everything and kill everybody. Oh hey, other people have ways to deal with your card. Oh, maybe that's true for you too, dipshit. Move a heavy unit to blocks that has been bypassed or played around. DSR is hated by most players. No. DSR is okay now. You just don't fucking stack into DSR. DSR with Frontier Bradley is pretty sweet though. I like that. And now am I not playing the card properly? I had a solid Frontier deck, worked out by day 2 of its first event. It does walk and people shooting out their Inkins all over, just kill it with the beams. Then what are you talking about? Put Frontier Bradley in the corner, put your fucking fighters on the bottom line in the corner in front of them, and then Inkin can't hit any of them! Fuck! The best fighters are 2 to 3 cost squishies. Not anymore! Not when you have fucking Frontier Bradley in your deck. Now every card that you thought was bad is now good. Fuck! To actually use Frontier Bradley, you have to pack an underleveled card right now. You're so dumb. You're so dumb. You're so dumb. You're so stupid. And Space Pilot Bradley, for the most part, when used, are level 4. When used, are level 4 and Dar same. Dar 4 is a solid range unit. Because it works against me. What? What is he talking about works against me? Dar is just a pathetic card. Use your 3 cost card to respond your 1 HP 5 cost card. You should have killed that guy, man. You should have bursted him. How many times have we known the Dar was coming, bursted the guy, and then they waste their Dar? Learn how to play. Learn how to play. If you can't do that, well, good play. It's like, oh, they played Sam, and I don't have anything to deal with, and he just wiped my board. That's a good play. That's a good play. I should have had something to deal with the Sam. I fucked up. I shouldn't have played that card, because then I could have lightning bolted him. Like, you, in most situations, you could have done something different to prevent what happened to you. Like, sometimes you're fucked. Like, Satan's gonna fuck you sometimes no matter what. Leanne at the right time is gonna fuck you no matter what you do. But most of the time, if you get really fucked by something, you can come back and look at it and see, you know what, he wouldn't have been able to do that if 2 plays earlier I would have done this. Or, you know, I wouldn't have, his chip wouldn't have killed me if in the first 1 minute I didn't let his hanky hit me because I'm stupid. You know, like, whatever it might be. My old deck was good, but it had problem beating... What the fuck is SGB? So I built a new one. What is SGB? That's why you record your matches. Exactly. Like, if you truly care about getting better at the game, at any game, this goes for any game. If you truly care about getting better at the game, and you're not watching YouTube videos of other people, if you're not practicing, like, in South Park, there's not a lot of practicing, but if it's a game where like there's actual technical skill involved, like League of Legends targeting, like first-person shooter targeting, stuff like that, if you're not practicing, Rocket League, for instance, is a great example. You have to practice. Like, if you want to be good at that, you have to dedicate time to actually practice like you're playing sports. And a game like South Park, it's more about just playing and learning all the interactions, understanding all the interactions that you might have. Like me, I play so long, I know that, oh, that guy's level 4, which means I'll kill him. If he was level 5, I couldn't kill him. But now that, since that guy's level 4, I can play this way. If that guy was level 5, I couldn't play that way because he would kill me. But because he's level 4, I can play a little differently. Like, you learn all these little things and nuances, and like, oh, I know that if somebody plays Enforcer on my level 5 hanky, he's gonna 2-shot him before the Enforcer even gets 1 shot off. Like, I know all of these things from just playing and practicing, or watching other people play and seeing what they do, because you can't possibly do it all on your own. You can't test every single thing, see every little thing. So if you're not watching other people, trying to get better, and then if you're not trying to get better from other people, you're stuck at your own level. And most people hit a plateau and they can't creatively think past what they're doing. They're stuck in a rut of what they can play. They don't try different things. And then you watch somebody play Hanky behind Medusa to push her into New Kid to save to get 100 extra damage over the course of her life and kill her before she gets another attack off and protect a bar, all because you played Hanky the right way to push somebody closer. Or you see somebody, oh, I think an Unholy Combustion is coming on my Psalm, so I play a 2-cost unit right where he is. Somebody Unholy Combusts the wrong unit and your Psalm is alive. Like, there might be things that people do that you just never thought of. Darring a fucking big gay owl that's about to die to win a game. Like, there's all these sorts of things that, like, there's no way that you could know everything. And then it's just a mindset thing. It's that Dunning-Kruger, like, you think that you can't learn something from anybody else. Nothing, not a single thing that somebody else can do. You think, oh, I never thought to do that. Like, there's not a single thing that could happen like that. Of course there is. Even me, I'll see people be like, oh, that was kind of cool. Like, that was a kind of cool play. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it's a cool play, but it's a shitty play. You know what I mean? But that might work in a Team Wars down the line. I mean, I remember for when we were playing Team Wars, I was practicing, and I practiced so I could get the timing down, and I could play Ninju and then play Robin Tweak, so that Robin Tweak got the Ninju boost and also boosted Ninju. So that was a nice little combo there. And on that Team Wars, that was really good because there was no way to deal with like the backline. And then you put Maxi or whatever in front of him, and your boosted to fuck Ninju is murdering. But yeah, I mean, to think that like you can't, like, there's not something that you could have done better. It's just all the cards, and at times it's just the levels. Like you saw with Moody, I was playing pretty well. I was doing everything right, and if my Satan had been level 3, I probably would have won some of those games. But sometimes the card levels are just going to lose you the game, and that's why this game still exists. It's why people pay money. It's because it's a good model to make money off of a video game. It feeds off of people's competitive nature. You get to a point where you're beating on noobs, and you get to that point where your skill can't outweigh the card level difference, and you either grind or you pay. Like, time or money, which one is it? Which one matters more to you? That's all it really is. That's all it really is. But we all know Scott can't play, so gotta play it like sports. Yeah, and South Park, like I said, you can't really practice. Like, you don't really get good at playing the units. You know what I mean? Like, in certain aspects, you can, like the placement and stuff like that. That's for sure an aspect. But you don't really have to train that. You know what I mean? When I think training, I think, or practicing or whatever, I think like getting physically moving the mouse or clicking the keys to do what you need to do. You know what I mean? Whereas card games and stuff like that, I don't really consider it practice to play a bunch of Hearthstone games. You know what I mean? Like, you are practicing your deck and stuff like that, but it's not the same in my head, you know? Scott can't play. Everybody knows that. Yeah, like PUBG, for example, is a great one. Like, that you're learning the guns, you're learning how to adjust the recoil of them all, learning how to aim with the ballistics, learning all that kind of stuff. And that's practice. But to me, like, building a deck differently you're not like practicing. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what about South Park you practice. You practice your assassin steps, I guess. That is one thing you can actually practice, is your assassin steps for sure. Or your like your aiming on different cards, like fireball and stuff like that. There is kind of a nuance to aiming with that, because it's got a little bit more range than it says it does. All AoEs have a little bit more range than they say they do. Scotty doesn't know. You can practice combos, yeah. But then it's like, is it really practicing though? Or are you just like seeing what happens? I don't know, I guess. What's the definition of practice? We talking about practice? Talking about practice? The actual application, or oh, that's that different noun. That's like the practice of masturbating. To perform or exercise a skill repeatedly or regularly in order to improve or maintain one's proficiency. So if I repeatedly use that combo, am I improving or maintaining my proficiency in that? Sniping, yeah. The timing, yeah, timing stuff like that for sure. I could see that. Talking about practice? How's me practicing make my team any better? We're not even talking about a game. Talking about practice? Level 6 powerbind can get the unit beside their new kid and the unit at midline. Damn. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, there's a lot of nuances and stuff. And yeah, I guess practicing would be a word. But what I'm thinking of is like with Rocket League, I'm not practicing by playing the game. I'm literally alone in a lobby with a ball practicing different moves or whatever. Or if I'm practicing my aiming in an FPS, I'm not in the game practicing. I'm in aim labs or hit labs or FPS. There's a bunch of them. Aim labs is the one I have, and I'm in there practicing my tracking or my twitching or whatever it might be. They have little things, and then some time it's just getting used to your mouse. Like you might have a different mouse, different sensitivity, and you're just getting used to that. Getting reps, muscle memory. Yeah, you don't really get. I mean, I guess you could have muscle memory. Like if you're on your phone and you're flicking it, you know, like you could muscle memory flick it to one side of the field or something like that. But you got Roman at leader. He was at 78. I don't know what you just said, Don. You got Roman at leader. What does that mean? Time to get Medusa to kill Mysterion. Yeah. Stuff like that's practice for sure. Practicing the timing on getting the double ninja on the Dar. That's pretty good. Oh, you got him in ladder. Okay, I got you. I see what you're saying. Yeah, well, when you stream Stream Raiders for 40 hours a week, you can't really grind up your South Park account, right? But that does it for the weekly update. 2 hours strong this time. 2 hours strong. I will see you guys later on. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitch right now, stick around. We got some Minion Masters we're gonna play, and then we'll raid into whoever. Probably my brother. And probably, I don't know, hour and a half or two of Minion Masters, and then we'll roll over to, or not roll over to anything. I'll quit and I'll get the upload. 2 hour, fuck, a 2 hour upload takes so long. The upload doesn't take long. The render takes a long time. The upload is fairly quick. I got pretty good upload, but I'll stick around, but I will only talk like a bot. LOL. You just gotta say like, you want to be. You gotta when you gotta wait until that bot that says like you want to be famous comes in, and you just gotta copy that message and just say that randomly in chat. Like, hey, do you want to be famous? Follow or check out streambooster. Whatever. I don't know. Anyway, peace out, everybody. If you're watching on YouTube, I appreciate you getting this far. Moody, man. I feel so bad for Moody. Peace out.